Hello, my name is Sean Paul Murphy. I'm a storyteller. I'm most famous perhaps for screenwriting. I've written 14 produced motion pictures. I've also written a couple of traditionally published books, a few Emmy Award winning true crime shorts, and some songs. I've been writing songs since the 1980s, and I've been experimenting a bit with artificial intelligence. And I have an experiment here I think you may find interesting. I'd be curious about your results, so please record them in the comments section if you watch this video. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at a song three different ways. We're going to look at it with me playing it. We're going to look at it with, it being, put through Udio AI and also being put through Suno. Udio and Suno are the two top AI music generators. However, Udio has recently made a really horrible deal with Universal Music. I discussed that in another video, which I will have in the description area if you want to check that out. So I'm not going to be using Udio anymore, but the song we're going to be performing this experiment on is called Together Hand in Hand. This is a song I wrote or began to write back around 1985 or 86, I guess. I started recording my old songs and putting them up on YouTube because I had a growth in my throat, which they thought might have been cancerous. And there was a possibility that I'd lose my voice. And I've been pretty successful at every other kind of writing I put my hand to, except songwriting. I achieved no fame. I was in a basement band called The Atomic Enema with my friends, and we played, some parties and things like that. And I also was in a praise and worship band, and I also played at some other cool functions. In one place, John Palumbo of Crack the Sky and Big Al Anderson of NRBQ opened for me. So I think they opened for me because they didn't feel they could follow me. I was doing my Elvis impersonation, Fat Elvis period. Didn't have the mustache back then. So, or maybe I did. I'll put up a picture if I can find one. So, I've been doing music for a really long time, and this song, Together Hand in Hand, was a fragment. As I was going through my notebooks to record these songs, in case I lost my voice, I found a long fragment. It was all the verses, but I didn't have the chorus yet. But I really loved the verses that I had written, and I think why I didn't finish it then is I didn't have the emotional distance. The breakup with my first girlfriend was still so fresh. I didn't have the necessary perspective to finish the song. When I found it 2 years ago, I did have the perspective to finish it. And I really think this is one of my best songs. And I'm kind of glad I waited to write it because I think, what I play on the guitar, the music, was a little more sophisticated than it would have been if I had recorded it and wrote the music for it at the time. For me, words always come first. To me, words are the most important things. I'm a storyteller, and I tell stories through words mostly, and I put them in the music so they'll be songs. But essentially, I like words, and that's one of the reasons why I am less bothered using AI myself, because to me, the words are more important. The AI programs change the melodies, but to certain degrees, and to me, the words are more important than the melodies. But in this case, I really liked the melody. I really liked what I was playing, and I really liked the words. So I wish I was a better player and better singer. If I was, I wouldn't be using AI. But what we're going to do is first, we're going to look at me playing the song right now, Together Hand in Hand. As perfect in memory as you were in form, sweet dreams of you still keep me warm. My gossamer angel, so sweet and fair, the scent remains of your auburn hair. Soft as a breeze on a summer day, a gentle rain could melt you away. Closed in innocence, a smile that caressed, I stood in awe as you undressed.
but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever. Your pale blue eyes were specked with gray, but they lit my path both night and day. Filled with longing and desire, I threw myself on your altar's fire. As the sun burns away the dew, you outgrew the boy you knew. With no last kiss you walked away, but in my heart you'll always stay. We learned to love together, together hand in hand, exploring all the mysteries of a woman and a man. Every breath we took brought us closer together, but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever.
That was me playing it. You know, I don't think I was an embarrassment. I'd be perfectly happy to play that song at an open mic night, and I'd probably do great. Okay, so next we're going to use the Udio version, and this was the official version. When I put out an album on Spotify, I used this version. I'm one of those evil people putting AI slop up on the internet and all, but to me, the words are the most important things. I don't care about the voice or the music as much as I care about the story I'm telling, because the story is what came out of my heart more so than the music. You know, I express myself in words more than music when it comes to emotional things. So here is the AI version.
As perfect in memory as you were in form, sweet dreams of you still keep me warm. My gossamer angel, so sweet and fair, the scent remains of your auburn hair. Soft as a breeze on a summer day, a gentle rain could melt you away. Clothed in innocence, your smile caressed. I stood in awe as you undressed. We learned to love together, together hand in hand, exploring all the mysteries of a woman and a man. Every breath we took brought us close together, but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever. Your pale blue eyes were specked with gray, and they lit my path both night and day. Filled with longing and desire, I threw myself on your altar's fire. As the sun burns away the dew, you outgrew the boy you knew. With no last kiss, you walked away, but in my heart you'll always stay. We learned to love together, together hand in hand, exploring all the mysteries of a woman and a man. Every breath we took brought us closer together, but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever. Thank you for all you shared. Thank you for all you shared.
I really liked that Udio version. I really thought the voice was really strong, and the instrumentation is kind of what I would have in my head too, to a degree, if I had the instrumentation. Does it have my melody? No. Does it have my chords and my accents? No, it doesn't. But, you know, to me, the words are the most important thing, and I think it really conveyed the emotion. Even though it was a machine, even though it was a computer, it saw what I was saying, and it conveyed the proper emotion. But of course, Udio is dead to me now, so let's look at the Suno version. This was one of the first songs I attempted to run through Suno.
As perfect in memory as you were in form, sweet dreams of you still keep me warm. My gossamer angel, so sweet and fair, the scent remains of your auburn hair. Soft as a breeze on a summer day, a gentle rain could melt you away. Clothed in innocence, a smile that caressed, I stood in awe as you undressed. We learned to love together, together hand in hand, exploring all the mysteries of a woman and a man. Every breath we took brought us closer together, but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever. Your pale blue eyes were specked with gray, but they lit my path both night and day. Filled with longing and desire, I threw myself on your altar's fire. As the sun burns away the dew, you outgrew the boy you knew. With no last kiss you walked away, but in my heart you'll always stay. We learned to love together, together hand in hand, us closer together, but we foolishly thought what we had would last forever.
That was the Suno version. And if you noticed, the Suno version more closely resembled my solo version of the song, because Suno allowed me to upload my solo version of the song as an inspiration. So it used my solo version as an inspiration. I'm curious about which of these three versions you like best, so please put it in the notes if you've gotten this far. And, I have a sympathetic favorite of my own. I like the voice better in the Udio version. I like the playing better in the Suno version. So, I'm all mixed up. But I'm very and genuinely curious what you think. So please leave me a note and tell me what you think. Also, I do want to ask you to subscribe and like this video, and I'll do many more of them. Trust me, I'll do many more of them if you like it. Have a great day.